Philip patted the rental mare's back. She was a sturdy creature, standing 17 hands tall. His Uncle Lightfoot owned a rental livery near the docks on the river, and he'd saved this ride for Philip. And although his businessman uncle asked him why he was attending the party, Philip hadn't shared the reason. Even Benjamin, the footman, hadn't been able to extract it from him, as he'd brushed Philip's jacket and tidied him up for the event. The stable hands carried feed and groomed the other horses in the well-kept building. It was almost as large as the academy's stable and sturdily built of brick. "Have you seen a guest?" Miss Osborne called out to the men, holding a lamp aloft which softly illuminated her red tresses, making them glow like a halo around her sweet face. The beauty turned and looked directly at him. Her eyes widened and mouth dropped open. "You?" He cringed at her tone of disappointment. Perhaps some young women did prefer a man with old-fashioned sensibilities. "Your hair is gone." Philip pressed a hand to the back of his bare neck. "I fear I've been scalped." Her pretty features relaxed as she carefully strode toward him across the straw-strewn floor. "You're real." "Of course I'm real." Perhaps, as the baker had suggested, the young woman possessed a confused mind. With all that fan language, she was either coy or daft. After hanging her lap on a nearby hook, she gazed up at him. "Who are you?" "I'm your brother's friend. I was here to speak with your father." Which was partially true. He'd also wanted to see this beautiful woman again. "Brother's friend? Then why aren't you inside with them at the party?" "Because I saw you flirting with all the other men. I'm his instructor at Yorkview." "Oh, you mean Johnny?" She clutched his forearm. "How is he? I miss him so." Tears glistened in her eyes. "He misses you too." Philip covered her hand with his own, surprised when she didn't draw back. "I'd come to speak to your father about that very matter." Maternal concern colored her face. "Is something wrong?" "I think it's not my place to speak my mind to you, Miss Osborne." "Please, I believe you are supposed to tell me. I believe—" She looked up at him with a mix of awe and clarity in her eyes. "I believe you are the answer to my prayers." An answer to her prayers? Hadn't Andre used to say that to him? Something inside him chilled. The woman who was now his sister-in-law had flirted with him at parties, as Martha had done that night, right up to the night his brother proposed to her. "I hardly think God would make me the answer to anyone's prayers, as I'm good for few things." Such as riding and training horses, and perhaps handling a skiff if the need arose. Any time a young woman had learned his brother was the heir to Paulson estates, she'd lost interest in him. And when he'd finally thought he'd found the right one, the woman who was God's answers for a wife for him, Andre had only used that relationship to lure his wedding-shy but competitive brother into asking for her hand. The two deserved each other.